Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pantelis podcast here on a Friday. Surprise little episode. I wanted to give Poseidon a chance to advertise his brand new Patreon exclusive show starting tomorrow. So we'll get to that in a second. Before I get to Poseidon, though, just want to remind people to head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. They can sign up. They can catch his show. They get a free poster this month, an autographed poster that I already started most of them making those because there's a lot more than I thought. So I just want to get them ready, ship them out. There's some merch to be won for certain people. So I'm going to ship that out February 1st so everybody gets it. And remember that 2-drink minimum. I want to remind you guys that every Tuesday it goes live at 2 p.m., sometimes 1 if we got shit to do, on our 2-drink minimum YouTube channel. And this week is the only week that it's not going to be live for a while because we got some stuff to do. So we're just going to drop it on Wednesday at noon as per usual. And now to my guest for today, Mr. Poseidon. Welcome, Poseidon.
Hola, senores y señoras.
So how's the preparation coming for your first ever chat live stream from your house?
Good. I've set everything up. Everything's ready to roll and rock.
Yeah, I heard that you set up a way for you to capture video game gameplay
Yes.
while you're also on screen at the same time.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And
I'm going to be playing something random. You know.
well, it won't be random because you would select it, right?
Well, yeah, but it's random for people, but...
Is it you just gonna roll the dice?
I already rolled them, bro.
So so you know what you're gonna be playing?
Yes.
What are you gonna be playing?
It's a surprise.
Okay, so you do know what you're gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's with the random word?
I don't know. I don't know how that word works.
So you're gonna be live streaming tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time off of the Patreon page.
Yes.
I'm gonna come right before just to make sure that everything is actually set up properly.
Yes, because you're the professional.
Yeah, this is. Let me tell you what I fear, Poseidon.
What do you fear?
I fear that you will accidentally leave your stream going, and we're gonna have to watch you jerk off. That's my biggest fear about you, if I'm being honest, sir. My biggest fear is that you're gonna do something stupid like that, or just you're not really gonna be streaming, but you think you're gonna be streaming. Why is nobody talking to me? So there's a lot of. Either way, it should be pretty funny. And I want to remind people, actually, I thought I was going to do this before, but I completely forgot for ads. If people want to advertise on the Pantelis podcast or Pantelis Live, all that, and they're watching this, go to the contact page on my website. There's a place to do it. There's emails for There's emails for acting. There's emails for stand-up comedy because I keep getting requests in the wrong places. Like I got a request for a guest for the show, but they sent it to my agent for acting. So I was like, just follow the steps. The steps on the website are pretty fucking easy. So follow the steps, do that, and we'll take care of everything. And now, back to our friend Poseidon. What about movies? You think you could watch something that's like, I guess there's no rights to it. Like it's not copyright, like an old black and white movie.
I think even those have rights to them.
No, I think there's like a limit. There's like 100. You could watch like old 1900 films.
Yeah?
Like the first movies ever made, yeah. And you could critique them.
I could critique them, eh?
Yeah. You could be like, I like this movie. A little bit too much black next to the white, but I like this movie. You could say crazy shit like that. Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
I was thinking, because, but you're probably going to get caught up the first couple of episodes just getting used to everything. We have to get you a stream deck. You're gonna, I think you already realize how hard it's going to be for you to stream without one.
Yeah.
Just having to click on everything.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying,
And all tabbing and all
Yeah.
that, because I don't even have two screens. I have one screen, right? So
fucking
you can't
annoying,
even just go like that and switch screens. You got to go fucking alt tab all the time.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's why I tell people, the most important thing you're going to get is the goddamn stream deck. Poseidon, and that's going to help with your entire operation. You have topics for tomorrow, Poseidon?
I'm going to search them up tonight.
Okay.
I'm
Some
gonna
funny
search up-
Poseidon-related
Yeah,
topics, perhaps.
Poseidon-related topics.
A new brothel opening in the city, and you could review it.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about my old brothel that I used to go to.
That's a good. See,
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that today. I want you to leave it
Yes.
for your in-bed episode. But what I do want to talk about, Poseidon, is China. Did you see this? China builds a 1,000-bed hospital to take care of coronavirus people.
God damn.
Do you know what coronavirus is, Poseidon?
Yes, it's like a...
People who drink too much Corona, they get sick.
I was going to say something serious. For once. For once.
This is Mexican beer, Poseidon. These Mexicans are trying to take over the world via poison.
It was it's a virus that attacks the respiratory system,
Good. It is.
and it started in the I keep forgetting Asian city names, bro. Like they're so ridiculous.
Why would you even know a Chinese city name if it's not like
where it
Beijing?
started, where it apparently started from, it was Mao Hao Sao. I don't know, some fucking name, bro.
No matter what you tell me, it won't help me.
And they're
I
saying,
can't pinpoint it on a map.
And they're saying it either started at a fish market
Yeah.
or
I heard they're eating live koalas and shit.
that's the thing. They're saying it may have started from bat soup, and there was pictures of a like a boiled bat on top. Like,
You think this is a viral marketing campaign for the Morbius movie? You think Sony's just lost its fucking mind? Sony and Marvel got together. They're like, yo, we're going to go viral.
literally.
Yeah.
And there was a picture of like a soup bowl, and the bat was just dead, but it looked like it was chilling like this, like in a hot tub. I was like,
That's sad.
but it was dead, right?
Yeah, they do a lot of weird shit right now, I noticed. They're like live.
Yeah.
They eat shit while it's alive.
Yeah.
They eat animals that you normally
Squids.
wouldn't eat.
Yeah, they ate those phallic sea creatures from the bottom of the seafloor. They're like in a shell and they come out and it's like a giant. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
They eat fish dick soup.
Yeah, some shit like that, bro. It's
Never heard about
disgusting.
that. Are you sure about that? It's not a porno you were watching.
Yes, 100%.
Fish dick soup. I've never heard of it.
Oh, do you remember that Asian woman that she tried to eat a live octopus?
And it fucking bit her.
No. It
Stung her
almost
or whatever the fuck. It was sucking her.
it almost
The cops are coming for you. Bro.
fuck the police. It almost suffocated her. It almost strangled her. Sorry, because it went up her nose and.
Oh yeah. It tried to kill her. Yeah, it tried to survive.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a live creature, Poseidon.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust these Chinese meals. These meals on wheels.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts, bro. They'll
Yeah.
eat anything. These people, bro.
Yeah. Well, look at what happened now. The Mexicans attacked them with that beer virus, and it's fucking. 5 people were. There was 5 cases here in Quebec. I don't know if they died, but there was 5 cases here in Quebec. I saw yesterday.
Now the death toll is 17 in China. and,
Okay.
over 500 cases.
But 17 in China won't make a dent. They won't even notice it. 17 deaths in China. That's like a car accident in China,
Yeah, that's true.
right? Billion people. That's not. It's not an epidemic yet.
No, they said it's far from an epidemic.
Yeah, but we're making a big deal out of it. I think it's a slow news cycle.
I think we are. Yeah, I think we are kind of making a
Impeachment's not going the way that the media wanted it to go. So
No.
they're like, oh, we need another panic story.
I wanted to ask you about that
Ask.
because I don't understand anything about American politics.
Everything that those senators are presenting, I think they're shooting down. So far, I think they have one more thing to try to get him on, but the judges are like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this?
So apparently, they haven't found anything on him.
Well, it's
Anything
not-
credible.
It's not that it's credible or not. It's none of it is. It's all stupid things. It's all like it's weird. It's kind of like what happened with Hillary Clinton. Remember when Hillary Clinton? She was the one with the email. She's the one who stored her stuff on like a non-secure server and all that. And then the whistleblower was getting in trouble. So the person ratting them out was getting in trouble, but the people that committed the crime were cool. You get that's kind of what's happening now. So he's like, yeah, we were. Oh, I can't believe you were trying to investigate Biden, but really he was doing sketchy shit. So it's like, why are you mad at me for looking into the sketchy shit just because he was going to be my opponent? Why not look at the fact that he was doing sketchy shit overseas? So that's what's happening now. But it gets to a level where people are like, yeah, this is stupid. Kind of like with Mike. Well, that's why it's going to the Supreme Court.
No,
Because it's like, okay, this is just dumb at this point.
no.
You know, like every smaller case judge is like scared to really look into it and apply the actual laws that we have in this country. So like, I don't want to offend people. And this kid was sad or whatever. But now, hopefully, the Supreme Court is like, yeah, no, this is stupid. Made a fucking joke on stage. And it's not even the joke that you guys are saying he made. That's the other thing. Is
Yeah,
most people that
yeah.
are criticizing it never heard the joke.
Huh.
It's mistranslated. So shit
Yeah.
like that's happening. Yeah, you heard that?
What was that?
It was a moan.
Yeah, it was.
I do a lot of things at once, Poseidon. So, oh, by the way, we're gonna we're not gonna announce this soon because I'm only gonna announce when tickets go on sale. Because I was speaking with Emil, he has like a strategy of when to announce everything. But we will. It is official that we will be in Toronto. We will be in Quebec City for French, and we will be New York. We already know it's gonna be May 1st. We just haven't announced the location. And it's gonna be 2 shows. It's gonna be with the Waterheads. So me, Mike, Aaron, and Gino. So yeah, that's gonna. So if I'm coming to a city near you, you fucking let me know. And in French, I'm putting. Poseidon knows this, but I'm putting a lot of effort now in French. I'm doing a lot more French. I'm planning a total takeover of the scene this year. My ambitions are great.
Call it the PP takeover.
We're not gonna call it that.
No.
No one's gonna call it
I
that.
know you're not gonna call it that, bro. But it was funny in my head.
The
'cause
PP
of it.
takeover. They're gonna be like, "Is this guy coming to grab our dicks?" Why can't you just tell some jokes like a normal person?
Instead of like Donald Trump, it's grab him by the pussy, and it's grab him by the cock.
There was a. I got mad at what's his name, Bernie Sanders on Twitter the other day because because the stuff he's posting is like like virtue signaling type of shit, and when he's talking about because like corporate like tax, I guess avoidance, because corporations, you do the smart things, you get some. Versus you don't have to pay, but they still pay taxes because on every employee when they're paying salaries, you still also pay taxes. They're just talking about overall on the profits at the end of the year. Anyways, I'm not saying that you should support that or, you go with what the law says. If it's legal, then what the fuck do you want? It's not their fault. They're taking advantage of the law, But also, having said that, what he says isn't entirely true. It's misleading. They paid $0 in taxes because he's not counting all the taxes they paid in the income tax for all their employees, and you do need businesses to do well. They go, why do we need businesses to exist and do well? That's not going to help people.
That's what he said?
Yeah, but of course it does. That's how people are employed. But the reason why he says this is because he's a millionaire who's never worked a real job. He's found a way to make millions by just taking money off taxpayers because he's almost like a lifelong welfare person because he just lived off the government and he's never really contributed. He's not changing anything. It's a fucking goofy doofus that says stuff that's never gonna happen. Like even people vote him in, you can't get everyone to agree to do the crazy shit he's asking for. So it's all nice in theory, but it's never gonna happen.
No.
It's not practical.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Did you see? And there was even that video of there was a guy. He goes talk to Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah. And he goes, so let me ask you a question. All the money that I spent putting, because I paid for my daughter's college and everything, I paid it off. Everything's paid.
Yeah.
Am I going to get the money back? And she goes, of course not. And he goes, wait, what? But I thought you said like...
Yeah, you know why? Because I'm telling you, they're just promising. He said they're going to eliminate all of people's school debt, for example. Okay. So then he goes, okay, so people, let's say you do it. They won't do it. Yeah. It's cost too much. But let's say they do it. So because you still owe the money, we'll be like, it's cool. But if I already paid off every penny a month before this goes into effect, I lost that 150 G's. I won't get it, but they will because they decided not to pay it. That's why he got pissed off. He's like, so what is it? Is everybody going to get the money?
Too.
No, I didn't see it, but I know what he's talking about because people have brought up that case before.
Yeah,
they go, what are you guys talking about? How's this going to work? Like, how far back is this going to go?
Yeah.
Like, what if I had to work 3 jobs for fucking 6-7 years in order to pay it off, and now I paid it off?
What if you're not going to get for 20 years?
Yeah, I'm not going to get paid back for that shit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of little stuff. But Elizabeth Warren, I don't like it when they yell at her because it's, the natives have been through a lot, so it's not cool to just... It's not cool to yell at an Iroquois princess. It's what? What?
The way you said that, so straight face, so nonchalant.
Nonchalancy, yeah. Fuck these people. I don't like politicians, man. I'm really starting to hate all
Me
politicians.
Too.
Such fucking scumbags, bro.
Phony.
Yeah, all of them. I don't give a shit what side you're on. They're all on their side. That's it. And they all say goofy shit. I don't like it. But apparently Rogan had said like if he's probably gonna end up voting for Bernie Sanders if he's the Democratic nominee. But even that doesn't make sense to me. That to me sounds like, what are you talking about? You're a capitalist. You've made why?
Yeah.
You won't. It seems weird to me. Like why would you even? Because what Bernie would want. So what? You want to give half your money or more? You wouldn't do that. You think he's already said that he thinks that's crazy to just give away your money, right? Yeah. So why then on the other hand be like, I'll vote for him for stuff policies that will never go through? It doesn't make any sense. People are so scared now to say the truth. They all want to jump on the same bandwagon. Same thing like you can't criticize like Greta Thunberg or her family because you get in trouble. The U.S. What's his name? The Treasury Secretary. Because she was talking about something about economics, and he said Greta Thunberg can give economic advice after she goes to college. Because even he's like, what do you guys? Why are you listening to a child that hasn't been? I'm gonna about economic advice, which is true. It doesn't make any sense.
100%.
Yeah, you don't let these kids go out. You don't let them pick what they're gonna eat. But they're going to decide on economic issues for a country. It's fucking... We live in such a stupid time where everybody just wants to be part of, like, the team. Just raise a flag.
And everyone thinks they're super smart.
Yeah. And you know what the truth is? We're all idiots.
Oh, yeah. I'm a...
Big idiots.
Blubbering buffoon.
We know. It's visually we could tell. But most people, some of them look smart. It's because... smart. I mean... just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you're going to be good at something else.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah, but...
Like, I know how to set this up. I know how to live stream on YouTube. Ask me to change the oil in my car. You know what I'm going to say? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to bring it to a real adult. He's going to take care of it. It's how it is. You can't be good at everything.
I know.
You know?
Yeah. But there's this whole sense of I feel like I'm special. People want to feel special.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to feel special?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but also like.
But you're a weird breed because you get angry and jealous at stuff you shouldn't get angry and jealous about, and then you get resentful. Like before we started this podcast, you were upset. Poseidon came to me and told me,
I wasn't upset.
You know what happened, bro? Fucking Taylor Swift is making a documentary about her life. And I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. What are you talking? You know, he's all pissed off. And I go, well, dude, she's one of like the best-selling recording artists of all time. Whether you like her or not, it doesn't change the fact that she is important in that realm. She's huge, right? So Poseidon's just staring. Yeah, but bro, it's cringe. But how is that cringe? That makes
what's
cringe
trailer,
is the jealousy.
the trailer was cringe.
But for you, it's cringe because that's not your type of music. I don't like it either. But for people who like that, it's amazing. It's like right now, like Bad Boys. When I was younger, if I would see like a Bad Boys trailer, I would think it's cool. Oh, you know, with the music and the camera. Now to me, it's cringe. I was like,
really?
Yeah. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, Will Smith, bro.
What do you mean, bro? I really want to watch the next Bad Boys.
I don't care that much. It's all the same shit, you know, blow stuff up. And
no, obviously, but
we got one more job. I thought we were done. We're never really done. All right, hold my hand. We're doing this together. Bad Boys, what you want? You know, all that stupid shit. Like I can't, it loses its appeal after a while. You know, it's the same thing over and over. So, but I get the excitement about it. I'm not saying, who the fuck is that? Like, I get the excitement, you know, I could tell. But it's just like, cringe. Who's going to watch that? Millions, dude. She sells all kinds of fucking albums. She's huge. So me and you, it's like kind of country music, let's say.
Yeah.
Me and you don't know any country music stars. But country music stars are fucking mega stars. Huge.
Really?
Huge. Arenas, bro. Arena tours. They're huge country music.
Really?
Yeah, of course. They have it's its own musical culture.
God damn.
Everything has that. Look at here. I get because of Mike. I get to meet all these like French comedians and stars. All that.
Yeah.
I don't know them. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? I'm hanging out, and then Mike or everybody's like, yeah, that's like the biggest celebrity here. That's like he just has a movie or like these are huge celebrities. I was like, I don't know. I'm not involved in that culture, so I don't see it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's huge.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Which is funny for me too. Now that I'm going more into French, like I don't really know anyone, but
they're just kind of like.
But I'll tell you one thing about the French scene. Everybody so far super fucking nice to me. They're all very nice, they're all excited to see me go on stage. They're all excited to give me spots, like to give me opportunities to do it in French.
It's a different vibe. It's not a hater mentality.
Not at all. It's not. They're not like they're like, oh fuck, you speak French? That was fun. Okay, come, do this.
You can say jokes. Okay, yo, bro, get on stage.
Yeah, it's so it's fun. It's nice. They're very, very positive.
It's nice. It's a nice change of atmosphere.
Yeah, they just want to see good comedy.
Yeah, exactly. They want to see good comedy and they want to see people succeed. Which is amazing. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's not always like that on like in other scenes. You get a lot of that haterade people are drinking.
Especially in Montreal.
It's like that. Everybody says that about their city, because if you see, but you only look at the negative, because Montreal also has a lot of positive.
Yeah.
Look at what Sid's doing. Look at the Comedy Nest. Look at all people who want to just give opportunities.
That's true.
So you always it's how the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
People will. There is a significant difference between the industries here. That's true. But in general, you always look at it must be better in Toronto, or it must be better in New York. But Toronto has a toxic section too. I've spoken to people in Toronto. They have a toxic part.
Yeah.
We have every city has. You just gotta avoid that.
It's all about
shit.
watering your own grass, man.
Yeah, taking a piss on the lawn, Poseidon. I went to work out last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah, true. You have a gym in your building.
Yeah. I started trying to use it more and more. I'm trying now, I'm going like on multiple fronts, since with the acting, all that shit. So I got to, focus, write stuff, get my French stuff ready, produce more content for Patreon, all that, and get it healthy, get in good shape, because I'm the product. So I got to look good, feel good. So I'm doing like everything I want. I'm doing like 82 things. I was counting the other day. It's a lot of shit that I'm working on at once.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of different stuff I'm writing. A lot of
God damn.
Yeah.
82 things?
82 as of yesterday. 81 now. I finished something. I sent it out yesterday. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
I'm a fucking factory of ideas.
God damn.
That's the one thing I bring to the table is just stupid shit. Stupid ideas. Yeah. I showed the picture of the shows that we're working on for Patreon.
Yes.
The stuff that hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
The conspiracy stuff and all that. So there's a lot in the pipeline. So if you're Like this is a good time, I guess, to sign up to Patreon. Also, every month on Patreon, I'm gonna start giving. Like this month, it's the autograph posters. Next month, I'm getting stickers. So people who are patrons in February are gonna get sent stickers. So every month, no matter what level you're at, you not only get access and you get all that, but the community, but you also get actual stuff. And every month, there's winners for merch in the boss level and all that shit. So I'm building a nice little thing here. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying creating stuff and then having people who are ready to see it and you know comment on and all that. It's fun. The conspiracy thing I want to get done fast. I had a guy in mind that I wanted to do it with, but he's scared to publicly talk about a lot of conspiracies.
Really?
Yeah, Illuminati. There's not. It sounds like I'm kidding, but I'm not. He's actually nervous. So, which I'm not. So I laugh. But it's so I gotta either do it myself or find someone else.
You're good at this though.
Good at
Every time we go into conspiracies, I enjoy listening to you.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff.
I'm always like,
but I might not do it in this format. I might do it in like a voiceover format where I'll show what I'm talking about while I talk over, like a documentary type of thing. I might do that. Yeah, I was
That's
thinking.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Big things, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a big thing. It's just something fun to do for the patrons. But I think that too is going to probably be exclusive for a while to Patreon too. I won't put on YouTube for a bit or I might figure stuff out. Because the more the Patreon grows, the more there's a community there.
Yeah.
So fucking might as well have them enjoy it.
Exactly.
Plus, because of Discord, people can talk to each other and shit and discuss. So fuck it. We're creating our own goddamn community.
Goddamn right.
YouTube turned its back on us.
YouTube turned its back on a lot of people, man.
Everyone except for like the big like NBC and all that shit. Even I think PewDiePie quit.
Really?
PewDiePie dropped his last episode, I think, or something.
Really?
Or he's quitting, yeah. He made his money. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah. If he's smart, he's never going to run out.
Yeah, and people are rebranding now. Like Calvin Harris is rebranding. I don't know if you saw his new project. It's called
I didn't see anything about that.
Love Regenerator. Yeah.
Okay.
His original title was Fuck Fridge, but he's like, that's not going to work. Love Regenerator. Let's go with that.
But why? I'm curious as to why Love Regenerator.
Well, remember Snoop Dogg went to Snoop Lion and all that shit? People just do stuff like that.
They rebrand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they rebrand. It's it's reinventing them. I think Calvin Harris, while we're on the subject, didn't he date your girl? What's her name? We were talking about it before.
What?
The girl that's doing the documentary. What's her fucking name?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, didn't he date her at one point?
I have no idea.
I think he dated her. I think she dated a lot of people. Yeah, and she always gets mad at the end. She's always the victim of something. Every time. She dates someone and then she releases a song about how they're pieces of shit for leaving her.
I wonder why everyone keeps leaving her.
Yeah, I don't wonder. I'm pretty sure I know why. Yeah. Because if you're fighting with everyone, you could kind of, after a while, like you can tell. Like if you're fucking fighting with everyone and there's women and men,
it's you.
Can't, at one point it can't be everyone.
Yeah.
Like I understand the industry's fucked. It's full of pedophiles. It's it's a weird industry. But if you're fighting with your peers all the time, like if in Montreal every comedian hated me and I was fighting with everyone, at a certain point I would have to be like, maybe it's me.
Yeah.
But now like the people that I don't like, they're the people that nobody likes, I think. So it's not me, it's them. I don't know if I mentioned that I'm starting a French podcast. Did I mention that?
Yeah, you did.
Here on the podcast. I didn't.
It's a good question. I don't know. I'm a little lost today.
I didn't. It was a secret project. I didn't even show it to you. I didn't even show you in the image I sent you about the future shows that are coming out this year on the Patreon. I didn't even put it on there. You saw that? It was super top secret.
God damn.
Yeah, super
top secret. Sure.
Yeah, not anymore though. Now I gave it away. But there's no dates yet. I'm getting my guests lined up. It's going to be all French comics and people in the French industry, and I'm going to do it in French. It's going to be called the Pantelis French Cast. Yeah. I'm doing all kinds of shit, Poseidon. I'm working hard out here. Because now, because I'm opening up the channel since I'm doing more French comedy, people that don't know me in French, to be able to see me on something like, the podcast, that's what it is, like your billboard. So I'm giving them the opportunity to see me in French action. Everybody who comes on, we're just going to be French kissing for like an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I got to get more women on that show.
I like that. I like that little joke. It was funny.
Oh, you like a little joke?
Yeah, bro.
What do? You make jokes for a living?
Little jokes. It's very nice.
Yeah. So tomorrow you're gonna. I'm doing gigs all weekend, so you're gonna come with me tomorrow, I guess.
Yes.
You'll hang around. I'll give you the GoPro again.
Yes.
Still a lot of footage you gotta
Film
get.
some footage.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that shit ready for next month. I'm releasing your Just for Laughs views of a simpleton
When are you releasing that?
in February.
Oh, very nice.
It's a February Patreon
I
thing.
can't wait to see that. I don't even know what I recorded, by the way.
We record a lot of. Here's the problem with you: is it's a lot of nonsense, But so I can't. It's very hard for me to make a coherent. Most of the shit that you record, you make it super difficult for me to make
How do
a
I do
coherent storyline. Well, number one, I have to remove a lot of footage because you shake the fucking camera like crazy. I gave you a camera that has software in it. It's for people who
You mean
fucking-
hardware?
No, it has the hardware too, but it has software that stabilizes everything. So it's for people that put on motorcycles and shit to take like dash cam footage. But you goddamn fucking elephant,
Holy shit!
it fucking shakes, bro. It's crazy. It's like Hannibal is riding you. It shakes so much. It's like, how the fuck is this possible? I could put it on my car and it's not gonna be a problem on a bike going, BMX on a mountain. But you, it's like you float when you walk. It's like you wobble. You're like one of those inflatable things in front of a, those used car spots.
Yeah.
That's how it is when you
Oh
walk.
no, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is it that shaky?
Yeah, some stuff is complete. Some stuff I gotta edit.
Well, 'cause
some
I
stuff
put
is
it-
just
I usually
completely
put it-
unusable. It's because the way you walk, it's like super shaky. Like you don't walk in a straight line. It's like you're a football player trying to cover all sides. Yeah. So every time I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, like I can't get him. Like this is it. This is the best camera I could get. Like what am I gonna do? So,
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep it more steady next time.
well, it's not the camera. It's just the way you walk.
Well-
I don't know how you could relearn that.
Well, no, because I also walk like I have like a
Why don't you get closer to the mic, stupid?
I have like a fucking like a walk with the shoulders. Also, like my shoulders move a lot when I walk. Like
Everything moves a lot when you walk.
Yeah.
It's like you're underwater. It's like you're trying to swim up to the surface. That's what it is.
it's so ridiculous. I never noticed.
You did notice because you just said the sentence right before you saying that is how you're like,
Well,
yeah,
I
you're
never
right.
noticed.
I move my shoulders.
No, I never noticed it was that intense until I started recording footage. With
Yeah, it's
the
super
specific
intense.
GoPro.
It's super intense. It looks like you're running away from an explosion. It's like those the footage that you see in movies when there's like an end of the world type of situation.
Yeah.
And there's explosions and the person's running. That's how it is when you're walking. Everything is fucking shaking.
Imagine when I'm running, bro.
Oh, you can't. It's just gonna be blur. It's gonna be lines and women screaming.
Okay, so now when I record, instead of actually putting it on me, I'm just gonna hold it like this.
That's not gonna help
Yes,
because
it
it's your whole body's still moving.
Then I'm gonna try and stabilize myself.
That's it. You can still put it where you have it.
Yeah.
Just stabilize yourself. It doesn't matter where you have it on your body if
Okay.
your whole body's still moving.
Well, no, because like the thing is, I could still move, but like keep my arm. You know what I mean?
That's not gonna happen.
You know.
That's
Like
not gonna happen.
look.
Yeah. I would be impressed if you could hold your arm out like that for a full minute without it falling down.
Are you counting?
I'm counting. Let me know when it hurts.
Okay.
It's good that for a show that's mostly listened to
This is
in
good.
audio
This is
format.
good radio. This
Good
is
radio,
very
bro.
good
It's
radio.
good, it's
Me
good.
holding up my arm.
Let's see. I can't believe you're looking at the time already. It's been 15 seconds and already you're panicking. Your hand's already shaking. Look at you. You already can't handle
That's
it.
because
It's
I'm
20
laughing.
seconds.
That's because I'm laughing. Hold on.
And there's nothing. Look at you.
So
Your
50,
hand.
50 seconds.
Look
No,
at you. Your hand is shaking.
50
Poseidon,
seconds left.
and there's nothing in it. You're not even holding the weight of a camera. There's nothing in your hand. Look at you. You already have.
If I went to war right now, I'd be dead.
Yeah, of course you'd be dead. Huh. You're already
This is very good radio.
Yeah, I know that you can't do it. I know that it's gonna bother
I'm
you.
gonna do it.
No, you could do it for a minute here with nothing in your hand. Yeah, with
Yeah.
it hurting you, and then you're gonna put your arm like, oh fuck, that hurt. How would you do that for an entire night of videotaping stuff? You can't. You can't. You're not proving anything. Your laughter already.
Goddamn.
Yeah, we know you can't. That's why we strapped it to you like a goddamn horse. And even that.
Like a horse. So no. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna have to stabilize myself more.
No, it's not. You keep overthinking it. Stop fucking shaking like crazy. Just walk like a normal human being. You don't have to dance when you walk.
I have a very aggressive walk.
Used cars over here. Woo!
No,
Best prices in town. You don't have to do that.
No, because I have a very, I have a very aggressive walk.
You're very aggressive. Everything.
Yeah, that's true.
It's beyond the.
Very aggressive cock as well. I don't know why I said that.
That is a weird rapey thing to bring up. It's not my fault, bro. It's the cock's aggressive. That's a very weird thing to say.
It is a weird thing. Oh god.
So I gotta go get new headshots. Well, more headshots, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might send me a message at 3 o'clock in the morning. She says, "Oh, by the way, you have any more headshots?" It's 3 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, clearly at 3 o'clock in the morning, she can't expect me to go make any.
Yeah.
So I said, let me look at the folder, because remember when I did the Just for Laughs thing for laughs, I had all kinds. So I go, tell me if you like any of these, because if she likes them, I could get them edited or whatever. And then today she's like, no, I don't like any of them. You got to go get them. You know, it's like, well, yeah, but obviously that was 3 in the morning. I didn't actually go take those photos. I just gave you what I had. It was 3 in the like. Were you expecting me to go to a photo shoot at 3 o'clock in the morning? So I was like, a lot is getting lost in translation here. Like, obviously, I gotta go get more, but I just gave you what I had on my folder. If you like any of them, I figured you wouldn't like them. That's why nobody's seen. That's why they were never selected. They weren't good. It was just because you asked at 3 in the morning. I thought maybe she had something to send out, you know. So then I was like, this is why people hate emails. Yeah, because a phone call would have been like a 5-second thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But in an email, you're like, what?
I actually prefer to call people. Like you could just text, but a lot of times I'll call.
You text a lot. You text me normally stupid shit, but you text me.
Yeah, but I'll call you more often than text, like for something. Right?
Yeah.
I won't, will I?
I don't know what the fuck you'll do.
I'll usually call. I hate the whole texting thing, because especially if you have like a lot of details to put in, it could be super annoying, because then it can make like a super long text or a lot of small repetitive text, like 10, 15 texts in a row. You know what I mean? So it gets annoying for the other person. So I'd rather make a phone call. It takes 30 seconds. You say it fast, what you have to say. Bada boop, bada beep, quick, you know, and that's it. End of the story. You know what I mean?
Not really. Well, it depends who you're calling. Some people I can't get off the phone with them.
Yeah, it's true. Some people I can't either.
They just won't stop.
Yeah.
Won't stop, can't stop. Bad boy, baby.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It depends on the fucking person.
Yeah.
You, people, I guess, because the whole point of you here is to advertise your goddamn show, Poseidon.
Yes.
Anything you want them to know about your show?
Expect the unexpected.
Well, how do you want them to expect that?
To be ready for anything.
What should they be ready for?
A surprise.
Okay, but then if they're ready for anything, then won't they be expecting the unexpected?
You make a good point, sir. Yeah, no, it's just gonna be me shooting the shit with the fans, you know.
Have you tested if you can see the chat window and do all that at the same time?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Like, because you're gonna be reading the chat, right? It's kind of like Pantelis Live.
Yeah.
Where you read it. Okay, so have you checked that, like how it's gonna work?
What do you mean?
You have one screen available to you, cocksucker.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I'll be all tabbing.
So but they could, if you alt tab and
they won't see my desktop screen. They can only see the video game.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Cause,
no, I double checked that.
Or else it's gonna be jarring for them, because all they're gonna keep seeing is like just damn.
No. I made sure that does not happen. I checked that.
Okay.
They're just gonna see a game paused for a bit, and then I'll be switching. They won't see. No. So it won't be like a fucking like, what the fuck is going on? Why is there
because I will come over and punch you in the face.
No. I made sure. No. Don't worry about that. I made sure about that. It'll be fine. I think in the footage I sent you that everything was ready. I think I even alt tabbed at some point.
Yeah, it was weird, by the way, because I saw your porn browser. Don't send those videos out.
Okay, bro.
I didn't even know there was a Boy Meets Boy parody thing.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
What pisses me off about you that you do, now you're making me second guess. Wait, was my porn browser open? Was it fucking open, bro?
It was.
Wait, really?
Wait, what are you gonna look at on your phone, bro? Leave it. Leave your phone. It's good that you're good at radio. So fucking. You're a goofy cocksucker.
I know.
But we love it. People are excited. Homer was actually talking to me yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like, isn't it fascinating that people are so excited to watch a Poseidon, project?
It is fascinating.
I said it's not really fascinating. I mean,
to me, it's fascinating.
Because you're in the sphere here, right? You're
Yeah.
on 2 drink minimum. There's views of it. People see you out there. So, you have a following a cult-like following.
Yeah.
You know. Now, granted, people do not expect the best from you. That's, you know what I mean? It's not like if Eminem is dropping a new album and people are like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." For you, it's more like this is gonna be a train wreck. Let me watch it, right? But it doesn't matter because they're still fans of that train wreck. Is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Right? And you can't lose because at your worst, if you fail, people expected that. If you succeed, people are happy. Like, holy shit, I didn't expect that. See what I'm saying? You can't really lose. You set the bar too low. It's perfect.
I see what you mean.
You set the bar so low that anything you do will be astronomically greater than what anyone is expecting. Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It's actually a good position to be in. You can't let anyone down at this point. And if you do, that'll be epic. Like if just the stream doesn't work. It doesn't go on. That would be epic. That you
Look, I tested everything. It should work.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work, Poseidon. It's gonna work. I have faith in you. I don't have faith in you, but I have faith in technology, and I'm gonna come before you start, and I'll set all that shit up for you.
And there may or may not be
What?
a blow up doll.
Oh, the blow up doll might be there, but also for guests, because some people, I guess, want to come on as guests. Homer being one of them, he asked. I told him not yet. I told him wait for Poseidon, give him a couple of episodes, let him get comfortable using the technology, and then he could bring in guests. Right?
Yeah,
Am I correct in that?
100%. You are.
Because already you seemed overwhelmed the other day when I yelled at you. So
I'm just I was a little nervous because I haven't done anything like I haven't played with the tech. I haven't checked anything up like a fucking lazy fuck.
well, the reason why I yelled at you is because you did the opposite. Instead of you testing the tech or anything, you called me and said, "You think I should have a guest?" And you start talking about all other shit that doesn't matter. You didn't even have the thing set up, so that's why I yelled at you.
No, but it
set
was
the fucking thing up first.
It was good that you yelled at me because after you yelled at me that same night, I went home and I figured everything out in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, he's right.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this shit out.
You're-
Stop being a fucking monkey." And figured it took me like 2 hours. Watch some tutorials and.
The only love that you seem to respond to is tough love
It's true.
and man love, but mostly tough love. Tough love, you respond to that shit. It's the only because people can't be reasonable with you. They have to yell at you, or else you don't. If people are reasonable with you, it never stays. You just keep walking. You're like a pod. Yeah, I think this would be a great idea for you to do. And just walk away. But the second it's like somebody's like, "Listen, fucking stupid. All right, you listen to me, dummy. This is what has to happen around there." And then you're like, "Oh, okay, you called me a dummy. I gotta do it." You. It's very tough. You'd be good for the military just for getting yelled at.
I would be.
Not the whole physical stuff. Running and all
okay.
that. They would see some
Why
improvement.
do you think that is, though?
Why are you fat?
No. Why do you think it's always the tough love that gets
I would say
to
it's
them?
high fructose corn syrup. There's a lot of reasons. Why do you think it's tough love?
Yeah. You think it's the way I was raised? It has
No,
to
it's
do
because you got babied too much. You got babied too much by everyone around you for the longest time, where people would just let you get away with doing stupid things. So everybody's excuse was, "Oh, it's Poseidon." So if you would do something stupid, you wouldn't learn because you'd get away with it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's just Poseidon. It's just what he does." They would treat you like a bit of a retard. Not making fun of retard, like an actual retard.
Yeah.
They would be like, "It's Poseidon." They didn't expect much from you. I expect the fucking best. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why. So I can't let it. Like if I really thought that you were retarded and you couldn't do things,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't yell. I wouldn't tell you anything. I'd be like, what am I going to yell at him for?
I blame my mother for that.
It's kind of like if a donkey kicks me. I'm not going to kick the donkey back.
Yeah.
It's a donkey. It doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
It's fucking, right? But if you fucking kick me, I will fucking kill you.
But I wouldn't kick you anyways.
I'm
for no
just
reason.
saying.
But I feel like my mother babied me a lot.
Yeah, you got babied in general. That's what it was.
She granted she belted me when she needed to.
Yeah.
But
it
also-
wasn't. Here's my thing. But it wasn't when you needed to.
Yeah, it was for weird moments. It was like whenever my brother did something.
That's what I'm saying.
always-
So how can that help you?
Exactly.
You get beat up because someone else did something. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. It was never. I would always get away with everything.
I never yell at you if I'm mad at myself. I yell at you for you when you fuck up.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
This is why when you yell at me, I always kind of go like, okay, wait, what did I do wrong? I always go back into my head and I go, okay, wait, I fucked up somewhere. Hold on. And I rewind. I go, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my thought process. But also, I did get away with a lot of fucking shit.
Plus, I realized I only yell at you. I'll raise my voice to Homer sometimes, but that's it. I yell at you. I don't yell at anyone. Yeah. So it either means that I care about nobody, like I don't expect anything from people, or you're the most disappointing friend I have. But again, because I expect you to be able to do shit. Because we have mutual idiot friends who, I don't say anything. Every time they're doing or they say something stupid, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Have fun, bud. That's a good idea. Because I'm not going to argue with them because I know it's going to lead to nowhere.
And also, when you yell at me, I get upset because I don't want to let you down. I see you as like that older brother, father figure type of shit. You know, because I never really had a male role model.
Well, your mom was there.
She did her best, bro. But at the end of the day, a woman cannot be a man.
Sir, this is 2020. You better fucking take that back right now. I'm not getting canceled because of you. I'm not getting canceled because of you, Poseidon.
What I'm saying is, I think even Abba and Preach had made a whole video about this. You know,
Yeah.
We need that male authority figure.
Yeah, but they're also black. There's a stigma around the black community in North America and father figures. So they had a legitimate case. And it was a more in-depth approach that they took. You're just like, my buddies Abba and Preach said I need a male role model.
No, but also like because my dad wasn't around.
Yeah.
You know, and
100%. The closest parallel you could draw is that like if you grew up in Compton,
and actually, I think if he was around, the damage would have been worse.
For sure, you would have been inventing stupid shit right now.
Holy shit! I'd be inventing a coffee mug that spins or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, it spins, bro. It mixes up your coffee, but there's no lid, so it just spills
Bro, this is a
everything.
coffee mug, but if anybody steals it, it explodes. You mean like it'll kill people? Dismember. But what if I accidentally press the button? Oh, then you lose your hand. Don't make accidents. And if you do it twice, then you're fucked. How are you gonna drink coffee? Yeah, no, you're right. Speaking of Abba and Preach, they're recording right now. Abba's doing another podcast. Oh man, they're like I said on I think 2 Drink Minimum that they have their finger on the pulse. You guys should check out if you don't know Abba and Preacher channel. Check that out. They're really fucking like they're optimizing everything. I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna speak to Abba, see what the best idea is. But the best thing he's doing that I think I should start doing, but it's too hard now because I'm doing too much at once. Is videos every day.
Yeah,
videos every day is the biggest thing.
Yeah,
to keep you trending and doing that. But they're kicking so much ass. And again, from Montreal.
Yeah.
A lot of us are doing shit now.
I can't wait to watch Preach's
documentary.
Bro,
I saw him on Tuesday. Yeah, I was talking about that.
Bro, that looks
fucking.
I like the trailer. Did you see?
Bro, that looks like a. And you know what's fucked up is I never thought about it when I saw the trailer. I was like, that is such a good idea to record him going back home. He's never, since a kid to Haiti and how, and it never occurred to me. Normally, I get these ideas of, that would be a good documentary. Never thought about it, and then I saw the trailer. I was like, that's such a good fucking idea.
And he has that dramatic voice.
Oh, when he talks in the beginning, it's well made.
I was like, what's gonna happen,
bro? It's well made.
It's
well made. That's just gonna be good.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's doing like an event somewhere. Is it like a theater they're gonna show that?
I have no idea.
I'll
to
go.
Be honest.
Show my face. Go fucking support the homies.
Oh yeah, I'll go too.
Yeah. Fucking, if we don't support each other, no one's gonna help us.
Exactly.
We just support each other, bro. It's a small community here.
No,
we're not that. What are we, like 15 in English comedy? We're not that many.
Like pros? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, not a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah.
Like a handful.
I like it, like pros. No, just people who enjoy comedy.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's the others.
You're talking about open micers? Yeah, but open micers, it's a revolving door. You can't. I don't know how you could put a number to that.
No.
Viron wants to start doing open mics.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you get the idea from?
Me, his friend who does comedy, who's a professional comedian. Where? Comedy, huh? I wouldn't figure you as a comedy guy.
No, but interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, I was watching Impractical Jokers.
And now you can see that you look like Sal Volcano?
Yes. And bro, and I land on an episode where he talks about his flat feet and displays his flat feet. Bro, I'm like...
Your dad has some explaining to do.
Bro, I'm like a lost brother or some shit, bro, because even my feet look like his.
We're going to I'll talk to Ali. See, because I think like I know that Sal Volcano's friends with Brian Johnson, who we had on Two Drink Minimum. All that. So there might be a way to maybe we'll see. I'd like to get you guys when we're in New York in the same room together. I think a photo like of you guys next to each other.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, like before and after. It would be weird, eh?
Yeah, that would be very weird.
Because we'll show him, and then you, and it'll be like before Chernobyl, after Chernobyl. Yeah. I like that show, by the way. That show makes sense. By the way, okay, so let's do
I was
this.
watching it last night. I couldn't stop laughing.
It's a good show because it's people like us just fucking around. But
Yeah.
here's what
I would love to make something like that.
yeah, who wouldn't?
Oh
Just
my
with your
God.
friends, busting people's balls. Now they're making a movie. It's coming out in February. A movie. I've never seen this done. The closest thing would be Jackass,
Okay.
because an actual movie in theaters of the Impractical Jokers. Which
That's interesting.
If you told me this 10 years ago of this type of show, I'd be like, that is the stupidest idea ever. Who's gonna watch that? But now that people didn't fall in love with the show as much as they fell in love with the characters. People like these guys. Like they're all likable guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everyone on that show, except for maybe the bald guy who people kind of shit on. But even him, like
No, he's a cool dude.
he's a
too.
cool dude. Yeah, like I want to see all of them. Like they're
Yeah,
likable.
yeah.
You know,
He's very gentleman-like.
Like,
That's what I think people don't like about him.
I wouldn't enjoy the show if it was 5 other guys. Is what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah.
or 4 other guys, whatever the fuck it is.
And I think the fact that it made because they were delving into the backstory a bit of how it started and everything. That I landed on those episodes, and they go, yeah, they've been friends since high school, bro.
Yeah,
High school, that's wild.
it's mental. But I like that show. I think we could.
But if we ever did something like that, it would be that, but like on crack.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the issue, bro.
Like, we already discussed this. The problem, our humor, like let's say me and Mike and all that, is too much.
It's very dark.
Yeah,
I have dark humor as well.
because well, you just a little lost.
What do you mean?
Like it's not that your humor is dark. It's just you gotta turn on the lights. So. No, because us it would be because them this like they get nervous. It's like, oh, I can't tell
Yeah.
that guy that his girlfriend's ugly. Whereas us to be like, tell him his girlfriend's ugly. Like, okay, who's this fucking troll you're with? Stupid.
Yeah.
You know. So that's the difference. It would be
That's
like we,
the issue.
Yeah, we'd have to figure something crazier out because us it
Yeah.
would just be fights all the time. What the fuck did you say? You know, and it would just be it would turn into bum fights.
Yeah.
There would just be a video of us fighting with strangers.
We would have to get creative.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to recreate like do something that someone else is already doing like their show
Not recreate
because
it.
the show exists and it's good.
No.
Like if it's a good idea but they're executing it
But
poorly.
I would say that, but a Quebec version.
Yeah,
French.
here's the problem with that. Yeah, I've thought about that, and actually, one of the guys that I'm working with now, who's we're working on some shows together. I brought it up to him, but he told me the difference is. So let's say New York, right? Even if they're really famous, New York is full of tourists. You're gonna land on so many people that don't know who you are. In Quebec, let's say me, Mike, and someone else or whatever are doing this show. You really think we're gonna be able to get away with people not recognizing Mike? Mike walks down the street here and he gets stopped 4 or 5 times.
No, it's true. Yeah, you're
It would be
100% right.
impossible. It would be impossible to do it to Mike.
Yeah.
They would just recognize it's Mike.
They'll just like, ah.
Yeah. So it would be.
like, ah.
And when he said that, I was like, "Fuck, that is a good observation. It's a different culture here."
Yeah,
Like I said, here, comedians like French comics, they're not like performers. Here, they're rock stars.
no.
So everyone knows them. So it's not the same type of. So we wouldn't be able to get away with it. But maybe produce. I don't know. Who gives a shit? I don't want to do that now. I'm working on too many things. I don't want to.
Yeah,
do,
obviously. No, it's just brainstorming, shooting stuff and
shooting up in the ether.
Exactly. See what comes back down.
Another thing Homer brought up. I watched some of the Robert Downey Jr. on Joe Rogan. I watched some of it, but not a lot. I just saw a couple of clips.
Yeah.
I missed the thing that Homer brought up to me. Homer was telling me that he's like, yo, he kind of does. I think it was Homer. Yeah, he kind of does what you do too, because I think Robert Downey Jr. was talking about just projecting, putting something out there, even if it sounds crazy that you want to do, and then striving for it, and then that's when shit really happens.
Yeah.
And I think Rogan agreed. He's like, that's what I fucking do too. That's how I did most of my shit. Is like, but a lot of people won't put it out there.
Yeah.
They don't, because it sounds too crazy. So they don't even want to feel embarrassed by saying this is their goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they don't put it out there and they don't actually work towards it. And then, the universe, like everything doesn't fall into place.
Lying. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you've seen all the crazy shit that I've talked about. I even talked about before Joe Rogan, remember? I was like, okay, by then this year, I got to be on Rogan. Remember the year that we had went?
Yeah.
All kinds of shit. Same thing, Just for Laughs. A year before, I was at Just for Laughs. I said, next year, this time, I have to be at Just for Laughs. I got to be part of the festival. All that stuff. Right? I would put it out there.
Yeah.
You know? The thing I said this year that we're not going to announce yet because it's not confirmed.
It's interesting because also whenever you talk to, like, I was watching, I don't know how I landed on this on YouTube, but I was watching billionaires give speeches, like interviews, and they say the same fucking thing, bro. They say the same thing.
You have to actually say it. You have to put it out there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. It just, I don't know. I want to build a shed. I want to buy a house. And you have to actually put it out there. And then what's going to happen is whether you like it or not, if it's there and you already kind of committed verbally, you're going to start doing little things that are going to, it's like little pieces of the puzzle that you're going to start having to do to get closer to that goal, you know? It's not a matter of magic. You say it and then magic. No.
I know.
It's just that,
it's the power of the mind.
It's the power of the mind. But you already deciding, I have to find a way to get this done. You're going to figure out ways slowly to do it. And sometimes you won't even notice. Like me, a lot of the stuff that I said, the craziest shit that I said that ended up happening, I didn't even notice that I was building little blocks to put it towards there. But subconsciously, I kept doing little things that was then, when the opportunity came, the door was open, I had everything there. I was able to walk in, So you just have to keep, actually projecting and putting stuff. That's why I get mad at you, let's say, when you have an idea for something. Even the show, right? I had to kind of push and set things up. Because me, I already think when I say something and that I want to do it, I actually want to do it. And I'll it's like I'll create a logo for it. I'm gonna create a time. I'll create this. I'll create that. Let me prepare everything. And then it's kind of like already half done. And then it's more about the will to do it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're scared to say things like I don't know, like even when I had said, you know what, by the end of the year, I'm gonna figure out a way where we should get on Rogan, right? A lot of comics wouldn't say that because they don't want to sound stupid.
Yeah.
It's like that's crazy. Don't bring that up. You sound stupid.
I've realized I'm afraid a bit of certain things. Like I feel uncertain in ways of my capabilities. But then
you shouldn't.
But then I'll do it. Like the whole setting up the tech at home, right?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't know how to do this. I was worried. I was uncertain of fucking it up.
But there's nothing special about me because people are like, oh, but at least you know how. This is what I hate when I hear. You know how to do it. I didn't know anything about this stuff.
I agree 100%. It's just that I didn't grow up with the positive reinforcement, the confidence. You get it?
Yeah.
So whenever I try something different, it's like, but then I'll touch it and I'll be like, oh, this is cool. I could do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like that's what it is.
You could. That's what I keep telling you. You could actually do it. Like it's just. Do you have the, not just the willpower, but the
confidence? I would say.
Not even the confidence. There's a word I'm looking for. Discipline.
Okay.
Because there's certain like let's say for example, can you become a bodybuilder for example? The truth is, yes, you can. There's nothing really blocking you except for your willpower to go on a diet, work out, get fucking nick. Yeah. That's what's missing. But there's no special pill. No. It's you have to go through all the steps like everyone else did, but are you willing to do it? But more often than not, you're gonna be like, ugh, it's too far fetched, it's too hard, so I won't do it. And the people that do it are the ones like, let me try it. Like with this, I didn't know anything about this shit. You know this for a fact.
Yeah.
I was looking at hours of YouTube tutorials because I was like, people are doing it. The kids are streaming. Children are streaming video games. Children are streaming. So how can I not do it?
There's Indians teaching people how to stream.
Exactly. So how can I not do it? There's no, my only barrier is mental.
Yeah.
Right? It's just mental barriers.
Yeah.
So then I would get into it. And now I'm not really scared. Like now I'll try anything. I'll try to do.
Yeah.
Like French comedy in the beginning, I was fucking super nervous. Mike was like, yeah, no, you're going to be fine. And I was like, nah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's over, he just because he's a friend, he's overconfident in my abilities. Is what I was thinking. I go, he's being positive with me, but he was like, nah, that's. And then to prove it, that's why he put me on the to open is at the theater show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so he's like, because in his head it was already done. He's like, yeah, it's gonna go fine. They're already gonna like you. You already have jokes. But me, I was like, oh, what the fuck is he doing? Is this a good idea? And him, he was already like, nah, what? Because he lives life now the same way. He lives life like, no, I'm going to put it out there and do it. And even him, there's going to be like announcements coming this month. He put something out there a couple of weeks ago, which was, that's crazy. It's never happened before. And then he got a phone call a day later for that opportunity. So shit like that I can't explain. You know what I mean? Shit like that I can't explain,
That's
but it
creepy
happens.
though. That's creepy.
It's not really creepy. It's just you
Well,
have
not
to-
creepy, but like. I would
Well,
say-
somehow I think everyone is linked. Somehow psychologically, you have because it more than once it happens to me where I think of someone,
Yeah.
and then a few minutes later I get a phone call. Like I think of calling someone, this and that,
Yeah.
and then or I'll call someone and they're like, "Fuck, I was just thinking about you. I was gonna call it." Stuff like that.
No.
So clearly there's something.
That we
Ye-
can't.
There's-
That doesn't fall into our senses, basically.
Well, there's clearly a sense to it since you're sensing it. It's just that I don't know. It's
weird
the
to
power of the
explain.
mind is very strong. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So you could do it. Like look at the guy Diamond Dallas Page, that guy that he healed. You know, the guy that was in walkers, the guy, the ex-military guy who couldn't even walk. He was overweight, and then
And he did the
DDP yoga.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like look at that. That's mind. That's him being like, you know what? I'm
It's
gonna start
true.
small. I'm gonna get this done.
It's
Because
true.
if you would ask him at the beginning, can you do this? It seems impossible
Yeah.
for him to get into shape and walk. He couldn't even walk.
he
Like, he couldn't
healed.
get off a fucking chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can walk perfectly fine.
Hey, you could do a lot. The power of the mind. Same thing with depression. You let yourself get too consumed by like that darkness.
Yeah.
You
but
go
that's-
into a spiral. You have to psych yourself up. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because you could control your mind. You could control how you react and how you feel.
And how you think.
You like sometimes if I have a big show and I start feeling more nervous than I should, I'll psych myself up.
Okay.
Like I'll think about it. Like, no, you're fucking. You're one of the best. You're gonna fucking do this. You know they want to see you. They want like
Yeah.
you psych yourself up, and then you change your mind. The way your mind was thinking one way, and now it's thinking the other way.
Yeah.
Right? You could affect your own mind. You could affect it in that way.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh well, I'm sad, so fuck it, I gotta give up. No. You could, you gotta give yourself positive reinforcement as
Yeah.
well. And I'm not saying this based on theory. I'm saying this based on me practicing and doing it.
Yeah.
Is you definitely can
No,
change.
this is definitely 100%. And I was watching like these CEOs get like.
Yeah, well, clearly I'm not doing it right because I'm not a billionaire, Poseidon. So,
Well, it's coming. Don't worry about it.
Billionaire.
It's a lot easier nowadays.
I'll call you when I'm a millionaire.
I like how it said that. Like, it was
It is nowadays, bro. Where's your billions? Poseidon, where's my billions? Where's my where the fuck are your thousands, bro? Let's make you an 800 air, and then we'll talk about me making billions. You psycho.
No, but what I'm saying is, these people before they were, like there was one guy, I forgot his fucking name. I think he's a CEO for in aerospace or something like that. Every night before he'd go to bed, he'd stop in the mirror, like, shower brush, then he'd go, "You're the shit. You're capable of doing this, this."
Yeah.
And
You have to psych yourself up. You gotta. Yeah.
And he'd go to bed with that.
Yeah.
And you sleep on that. And when you wake up, you know what I mean? And he goes, that helped me a lot. Also, another thing that he did, like he would go to Rolls Royce dealerships at least once a week. And he would go and he would smell the leather, sit in the cars, feel the leather, and he'd be like, I want this car so bad. In a year, he had it.
Yeah, all that shit, man.
Like, it's wild, bro. Like,
It's wild, but it's not magic. Again,
It isn't.
because some
No,
people-
it isn't. Yeah.
Some people misunderstand what you say. Like everything I do, you know how much work went into
oh,
everything.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, it takes work at the end of the day. You
Years,
have to be
but
working.
You have to be working, but you have to actually believe that you can get it. You actually have to believe. Same thing at work with promotions, with anything. You have to believe, and then you go. And also, you're going to realize. I keep telling people who listen to this, all that. Most people are idiots. Most people you can do better than, even if they're in a better position than you. You can beat them. Most people, and you learn this.
Oh, I've seen this firsthand.
I learned this working in when I was in working offices.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to people who had like very good positions, experience, good salaries, and they would think and say some of the stupidest fucking things. And then when I'd come up with a solution to something, I would think I'd either get shot down or they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we already thought of that," and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, that's what we should do." And it was always super obvious things. And I was like, "How are you here? How can you be this fucking dumb and have this position?" But it's just how it is. Most of the people, that's how they're going to be. So you can never doubt yourself.
Every job I've had, I've seen this.
Yeah. And people, anyone listening to this now, anyone watching this now, I guarantee you
relate.
knows people. They can relate.
Yeah.
So if you see that, then what the fuck is stopping you from anything? From anything at work, moving, nothing.
Yeah.
It's just you being positive and setting everything, and sometimes just asking. Sometimes people don't ask the right questions. You know, they sit in their bubble and they want shit to happen. But sometimes it could be simple. It could be, let's say, I don't know, even, you work at a store and you want to be the manager, or the assistant manager. It could literally just be like, hey, by the way, I want to be here for a while. I want to, what's the goal? Like, how am I going to get there? And then they could be like, oh, fuck, good thing you asked, because we're going to fucking start hiring people or looking for someone to be there. We trust you and this and that. How about you undergo the training? And it could be anything, just asking. And then you open it up and like, oh, fuck, that's a good idea. Come do it. People don't know you're interested if you don't put it out there.
Yeah.
And that's just very basic. That's just me thinking back when I was working at a pharmacy.
Yeah.
But it's little things like that. Just put it out there. And obviously none of the shit is easy. I don't want to make it sound like you're gonna get whatever you dreamed of, kids, because you dreamed it. I haven't accomplished all the shit that I've. It's just you put it out there. You think positively and you actively try and trust me, especially if you're not a cunt, if you're a good person, the universe normally gives a lot back.
I think it's your subconscious also that comes into effect.
Yeah, it blocks you a lot.
Think about it so much that you want it. Your like let's say an opportunity arises or something. To work in that, I don't know, in a specific field or whatever, it'll automatically take over and be like, because you wanted it so much, you'll go as if you knew what you were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man, it's like Drake said, bro.
What did Drake say?
Power of the mind ain't no joke.
No, he's...
I ruined it. I completely ruined everything.
Ruined. I don't even know. He may have never said that.
No, he did.
But he's right, though.
Songs.
Power of the mind
in one of his
no
songs.
joke.
In one of his songs.
Look at it with depression, man. Look at how you negatively affecting yourself can have physical consequences, right? It can make you sick, and it all starts from the head, from the mind. It can make you sick, anxious, scared, all that stuff. Your mind is super, super powerful. So you have to sometimes just rev it up. You see that you're going in a dark place, turn around and be like, no, it's going to work out. This shit's going to work out. I'm going to do this. This is the plan, and then realizing that even if I get super anxious and sad now, it won't help at anything. It won't help. So what's the use of me going through this now? Let me think positive. Let me try to, turn the key. So you have to be in control of your mind. But it's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you get into either like a really, negative space or just sometimes it's just out of ideas. Yeah. You're really like, fuck, I really don't know what to do.
But again, if you're disciplined, you won't let your mind go to that dark.
Yeah, but still, everybody, or else it wouldn't be a thing that happens, right?
Yeah. It can happen to anyone.
It's like Star Wars, where everyone's susceptible to the dark. So
yeah,
that's how it is.
And but another thing that helps also, because I was watching these CEOs talk.
Well, fuck what you saw them say. What do you say? Because I hate when people like. There's some stuff I don't like because it's too obvious and it pisses me off. Like Gary V. Yeah. I actually don't like Gary V anymore.
Me too.
Because every video is this like. What's up, guys? Gary here. So let me tell you something. You know that if you buy something cheap and then you sell it for more, you make a profit. Yeah, you haven't told me anything, you fucking weird midget. guys, if you believe in yourself and you believe in that guy, then everyone shares belief. What are you, fucking high? What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? So shit like that, I get tired of.
They were saying because in order to discipline your mind also, you need to practice discipline. So a lot of the CEOs, what they have in common is they either have military background, I think 2/3 of them, and then 2/3 of those 2/3 have a martial arts background. So they've been training in martial arts for years.
You want me to go around beating people up to extend my
career?
No,
not to be fighters or anything, not to fight people, not...
Because I will fight you right here.
But to train in order to be disciplined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially me, I like a lot of discipline.
You do.
Yeah.
With food, with everything.
Yeah.
But again, that's and everyone doing shit that we do, like anything in the arts, bro. You know how I was thinking about this? Because everyone kind of has the ability to be like weak-minded or you could slip. Do you know what I mean? Like you can slip at any moment. Something negative can come and really overturn shit. So you have to find the trick that works for you to keep you motivated. Some people, it could be a person. It could be like, I can't fuck up because I have my fucking daughter. I got to take care of her. So that's what keeps them going.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to just find the one thing that you could draw motivation from. Shit like that.
Interesting.
It could, yeah. Like you don't really have...
Well, me, it's letting you down.
That's not a real thing. You can't let me down worse than you already have, Poseidon. Is that your biggest fear?
No,
I don't want to let him down?
That's one thing. I mean, what else?
Yeah, you need to find that thing. So either it's about time you make a baby, sir. That'll be the worst decision. Don't do that, by the way.
I know.
You're not ready for that shit, dude. That'll
I'm
lead
really
to
not
depression.
ready for that shit.
I wouldn't even give you a goldfish right now. What do you mean I'm supposed to fuck it? It swims, no?
Fucking guy, bro.
You and your goofy fucking laughter. So Poseidon, remind people, what time are they going to watch your show tomorrow?
Quattros p.m.
Nobody speaks German
4
here.
p.m. What? 4 p.m. people.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I watched The Mandalorian finally. I got through
you
all
did?
of it. Yeah, Homer gave me his Disney Plus account so that I can watch it.
He gave it to you and he didn't give it to me.
That makes absolute sense to everyone listening.
I have a little chat with him.
Yeah?
Like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, he's going to tell you, I had the choice. You're Pantelis. Who would you choose, Poseidon? So I watched The Mandalorian, and I'm going to say something. The Mandalorian is the best Star Wars-related production that they've made in years.
Really?
It's better than all three of the new movies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first episode, so I
It's
can't
fun.
say.
It's fun. It's basically like a Western. It's like an adventure Western type of thing.
Like a Wild West type of shit.
Yeah, a Western, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bill Burr was in it for an episode. It was fun. Yeah.
Was he angry?
Yeah, he was Bill Burr.
Okay.
It felt like Bill Burr in space, which made me feel good. I was like, that's
funny.
fucking right. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he wasn't like a. It felt like Bill Burr in Star Wars. It didn't feel like he was playing character. You know, it felt like it was just Bill Burr who was just like a bounty hunter in space, and it made me laugh a lot.
That's amazing.
But it felt good. It didn't feel like
Yeah.
It just felt like that's what a guy like this would do in that situation, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I recommend The Mandalorian. I don't know how much Disney Plus costs because I didn't pay for it.
I think it's like $80 or $90 a year.
It might be worth it for people. There's a lot of content on there, but I don't know.
Well, me, the only thing I'd watch now is The Mandalorian.
They have all the '90s Spider-Man cartoons too, but I don't know. We'll see what they come up with new, but it might be worth the price. Maybe, I don't know. It might be. Yeah, I guess it is. If you have kids, it's 100% worth the price.
Did you see that?
What?
Me going like this?
No, but I'm sure the people at home did.
That was a hiccup, bro.
Yeah, definitely. If you have kids, it's 100% worth it because they have every Disney movie cartoon.
Yeah.
That's
You
fun.
fucking put that on, bro. Fucking, this is what I used to watch. And I'm like, oh my God. And then they'll be obsessed with that.
That's a weird scenario, but okay.
You know? And then you'll be like, yes.
What?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Your reaction to that was like, it's like your brain, like there was a short circuit. Like, what? This doesn't make sense.
No, mine didn't short circuit.
No, it didn't short circuit. Like it didn't make any sense. You
No, it
tried
made
to,
me upset.
Oh,
Maybe upset. Because you could have educated the kids. You could have been like, yo, I'll show you cool stuff. Because they have all the National Geographic stuff on there about animals.
that's cool.
You could put on Pocahontas.
You know what?
And be like, you see how hard it was for Elizabeth Warren? This is where she started. In a fucking forest. She was painting with the wind.
Oh shit!
Yeah. She's not going to get away with with me not making fun of her every chance I get.
Obviously,
No.
she's what 1/1000th.
No politician is safe anymore. I dislike all of them.
Yeah, she's 1/1014th.
Trump is very lucky that he's super entertaining. He's so fucking entertaining.
Bro, he posted a fucking picture of him in the Trump Tower, and then Obama kind of like on a ladder and trying to look in.
The picture. Yeah.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. So no matter who wins, it won't make a difference because they don't really have control, just the way things are set up. So why not have the most entertaining fucking troll in there?
Oh man,
It's fucking hilarious.
he is hilarious.
Anyways, Poseidon, tomorrow they're going to catch you on Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. For everyone that signs up in January, you're getting autographed posters sent to your house. Some people originally started with one person in the boss tier gets merch every month. That's minimum because we have some extra stuff, so I'm sending merch to some other people too. So happy surprise. Anyone that's actually in any of the tiers stands a chance to win anything, really. Extra from the stuff that's already given out. Next month, people who are still with us, and it's not just for new signups next month, by the way. So next month, it's not whoever signs up in February that's going to get stickers. It's everyone that is a member is getting stickers. So if you're a member in January, all right, and you're still there in February, then you're already getting your poster and you're getting stickers in February. You get what I'm saying, Poseidon? You get it, right? You get what I'm saying?
See.
It's just part of the thing that we're doing. I'm working with Leonard Yell. And then I'm going to think of another idea for the month after of what we could print, what we could do.
By the way, small pause. I just realized the joke that you made.
Which one?
When I said cuatro, it's Spanish, but you said nobody speaks German.
Yeah.
Because of all the Germans in Argentina.
That wasn't.
Okay, I thought too deep into it. Never mind. I'm sorry. Keep going.
All right. Well, in case you had any doubts, Poseidon is a retard. So not that you had any doubts if you're watching any of these shows. Remember, 2 drink minimum. Live on Tuesdays. This week we won't be live, but you'll catch us on Wednesday at noon at a regular time up on Apple Podcasts and wherever the fuck you get your podcast. Wherever podcasts are sold, we're going to be there. Again, for ads, just to remind people so that I don't get emails in the wrong place and so that my agent doesn't get emails for random shit, go to my website, pantelscomedy.com, and there's a section in the contact form. And if you want to, acting, if you need to advertise, or if you need stand-up, they're all different fucking places. So pay attention to that, and then you can send it there. Apart from that, Poseidon, anything that you got to tell them for tomorrow? Should they be ready? Should they be safe? Bring condoms if you're going to watch Poseidon's show.
I was about to say that.
It's exclusive to Patreon, so sign up today if you want to watch them tomorrow, or sign up tomorrow and watch them tomorrow. It doesn't fucking matter. Poseidon, Poseidon69 on all social media.
Yes. Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram. And anything else we got to let them know, Poseidon, before I get to the credits?
Have yourselves a wonderful weekend.
I'll allow it. Thank you, guys.